Hello everybody, welcome to AniBlox. We have some exciting things to talk about in this video, and the topic we will be focusing on today is the top 7 badass Akudama Drive moments. But of course, before we dive into this video, I've got a question for you. Have you subscribed to this channel yet? If you aren't, you're missing out on quite a lot here. So make sure to subscribe so that you will always get the latest information about anime from us. Anyways, like I said in the beginning, let's dive right into this video. Starting up at number 7, we have Akudama breaking into a prison. This is clearly one of the most badass moments in the anime, especially when the courier, brawler, doctor, and a hacker performed incredibly as a team and were able to break into the prison with a lot of action. The doctor knew how to get into the facility while the boys did all the heavy lifting. The action scenes were just phenomenal, and it was just really cool to see the characters fight their way into the prison without much effort. Moving on to number 6, we have Hacker's death. Hacker was one of the characters who was forgotten soon after the first 5 episodes of the show. However, he manages to come back in the final arc of the story to help Swindler save the 2 kids. But he actually goes to do more than that, and sacrifices himself for the 2 kids. Other than this scene supposedly being sad, it shows a lot of character towards these Akudamas, as they first started their missions for their own selfish reasons, but then finally grew enough to sacrifice themselves for a worthwhile cause, just like how Hacker is before he passed. Next up at number 5, we have the Executioners going against Akudama in a hotel. The Executioners are the big bad police force, as the Akudama are some of the greatest criminals out there. The Executioners had a really exhilarating fight against the Akudama, as both sides seemed to be equal in terms of power and the fight was relatively balanced. But as time went on, it seemed that the Executioners had the upper hand. It kept some viewers on the edge of their seats with the stunning visuals and the tense atmosphere that was created by the fight. Diving to the 4th badass Akudama Drive moment, it's where the courier saves the children. The courier was given one last job by Swindler, which was to save the children from the facility and the police. Courier ended up fighting the police and was able to take down 2 spacecrafts with only the use of his bike. After taking down those 2 police aerial vehicles, one was still up and flying, and Courier took it down with the railgun that was on his bike. All in all, it was such an awesome scene and really showed how much power the courier has and how capable he is. The 3rd badass moment has got to be the Cutthroat versus Swindler fight. This wasn't really much of a fight since it was more of a chase. Cutthroat was basically going after Swindler, and it was such a tense scene that had almost everyone worried for Swindler and hoping that Cutthroat does not get to her. The scene was just really well paced, and it ended fortunately with Cutthroat learning the lesson of underestimating Swindler. Next at number 2, we have Executioner versus Brawler. This is truly a fight that could probably fit in the Mortal Kombat series. It's just a really well-made fight with excellent hand-to-hand combat scenes, amazing camera work, wonderful pacing, and just tense enough to keep the audience interested. Both opponents fought their best, and the choreography of the fight truly showed how far both their skills can go. And finally, at number 1, we have Swindler's death. Although this is such a sad moment in the anime, Swindler's death was a sacrifice that was made to open the eyes of the people that the Executioners were the criminals. She had such an impactful death that saved the lives of many people, including Courier and the children which he saved. Swindler's character development throughout the series was beautiful, and her death was unfortunate, but impactful. Alright guys, so unfortunately this video has come to an end. That is it on the top 7 badass Akudama Drive moments. Since you guys have reached here, I just want to remind you to subscribe so you will not miss any of our upcoming anime videos. Also, like the video as it helps us beat the YouTube algorithm and lets this topic be delivered to more people. And lastly, please share this video so we can inform others. With that, thank you so much for watching, goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video.